It's a heavyweight bout. Bulls in one corner, bears in the other. They're coming out slugging. They're coming out swinging. Who is going to get the knockout? What's going on, everyone? Jeremy Ritz here. Courage pays better than fear trading. Happy, what is it? It is Monday. I was off the grid last week. We had a family vacation. We were on the ski slopes. And let me tell you, this guy here is a liability on the ski slopes. Now, true story, back in the day, when I was younger, I used to ski not very well, crashed into a classmate back then, wasn't good. So tried snowboarding this time, first time I ever did it, and wasn't very good. I actually had to go, it's so weird, what felt comfortable for me was going down the hill backwards. But we had a blast. The kids were awesome. My daughter was tearing it up. And it was just a great trip. And we are going to do it every year now. We had that much fun. And uniquely enough, the resort where we went to was called Bear Creek, right? And how fitting after what transpired last week in the markets, because we had 3 days in a row, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where the bears just came in and said, it is time to drop this beast. And on Thursday, we had that massive move down. Everything looked like it was headed into the abyss. But then on Friday, we had that ripper rally from the bulls to push things back up and to give the bulls a little bit of hope. So there is a battle happening right now between the bulls and the bears. Who's going to gain control and hold control of this market? Which direction are we headed next? And here's the thing, that was only, if you look at the SPX, that was only a 3.15% pullback from the all-time high to the recent low. And so there's definitely more downside opportunity here in this market. And the other thing that I'll say too is just if you look across the board at individual tickers, individual charts, they don't look very healthy, especially in the tech sector. A lot of those charts are set up for more downside movement. Just go pull up any of the Mag 9 and take a look at them. Most of them are in bearish trends. Very few are not. And a lot of them have more opportunity to the downside. So you just have to keep that in mind. But what we are seeing is rotation out of big tech into other stocks, specifically tickers in the Dow Jones Industrial, the DIA. And so we want to just keep an eye on that rotation, what's going to happen there. And eventually the Qs will get tapped again to participate, but I do think that they have lower to go before that happens. And in order for us to hit new all-time highs, 7,000 plus, like a strong move, the Qs are going to have to participate. And I think that that's going to be pushed out later in the year. So I do still believe that the correction, the market correction, is still on the table. It's going to be coming. The big thing that we're waiting to hit is going to be next week, next Wednesday. That's going to be NVIDIA earnings on the 25th. That'll really give us a lot of insight. And honestly, if you go look at that NVIDIA chart, it's been moving sideways since July of this past year. So a move is needed because it's just sideways. So, and this week we're going to get some data that's going to be important. The non-farm payrolls and unemployment rate that we were supposed to get last Friday is coming this Wednesday. So we'll get that. But more importantly, on Friday, we're going to get our February Consumer Price Index report, CPI. So we're going to see what inflation is. And if it is hot, if it's a hot report, just be ready for a downside move because it's going to come. So that kind of gives the scope and layout of this week. No major earnings that I'm watching this week outside of Hood on Tuesday at market close and Coinbase on Thursday at market close. And how about Bitcoin? Man, did that take a thumping last week? We did see some buyers come in and give a little bit of relief there today. It's down about 1,000 points at the time I'm recording this here on Monday morning. but it's got a ways to go to reclaim any type of a bullish trend. It's got to get above 97,000. So there you have it. The bulls and bears are fighting. They are just coming out, getting after it. But the way that the charts are set up, the bulls have to come in super hard, because if they don't really push this thing up, the win is there for the taking for the bears. Now, that doesn't mean that it's going to hold forever, because we know that corrections and bear markets don't last forever. But things look sketchy. Just go look at the charts yourself. It'll show you all you need to know. But anyway, if you haven't checked out the Sunday setup video that I did yesterday, make sure you do that. It'll give you all the plays that I'm watching for this week. Thank you for being a supporter of Courage Pays Better Than Fear Trading. I know you guys missed me last week. I missed you too, but I am back. We're going to get after it. It is February 9th. Let's make this an amazing month. And as always, in the meantime, in between time, make it a great day. Honor the moment. And as always, be grateful. Take care, everyone.